God's new gold mine. Today, I'll be explaining the new federal K-12 scholarship tax credit starting in 2027. This tax credit offers the chance to increase your tax refund by $1,700 while making Christian education more affordable for children across America. This video is brought to you by My Church SGO. You can find the link to our website in the pinned comment and description below. Starting in 2027, the new federal K-12 scholarship tax credit gives taxpayers the option to donate $1,700 of their tax liability to a K-12 scholarship granting organization of their choice. The federal government then reimburses the full $1,700 back to you. Let's take a deeper look at how this system works. The donor first donates $1,700 to their chosen SGO. After receiving the donation, the SGO awards scholarships to students based on eligibility. This means the more donations an SGO receives, the more scholarships it can provide. Students use these scholarships to pay for tuition, transportation, books, and technology. Donors get the pride of knowing they helped build a better tomorrow by educating the children of today, and they get the full $1,700 reimbursement back from the government. In the end, donors are richer in the bank and richer in the heart. What a great deal! By now, you've probably thought of a student or two who could really benefit from an SGO program. So let's take a quick look at how the donation process works. Of your $1,700 donation, 10% goes to the church for administrative costs, and the remaining 90% goes directly to the scholarship fund. The entire 90% of all donations is then awarded to qualifying church students based on their financial needs, merits, and other factors determined by the church's SGO. The real difference that the My Church SGO system makes is how an SGO handles the 10% administrative budget. Normally, the church might spend more than that 10% provided just to hire a professional to manage the fund on their behalf. But with My Church SGO, they save money by splitting the 10% so that 2 to 5% is paid for the use of the My Church SGO platform, and 5 to 8% stays with the church to pay the staff member managing the SGO. Instead of paying a specialist thousands of dollars, the church can pay for the use of our platform and cover wages or other administrative costs with the remaining 5 to 8%. Doing the work in-house might seem like a daunting task, but the My Church SGO platform gives church staff the power to easily manage the daily tasks of an SGO, and we also provide help when needed. When a church signs up, they get a self-service platform to manage and establish its scholarship granting organization. This allows anyone approved by the church to manage the SGO, which means that the pastor's wife, a volunteer, or the church manager can easily do the administrative work. Our platform assists SGOs with 3 major functions: marketing, accounting, and tax compliance. SGOs can use our platform to track donations and cash flow to ensure the SGO meets all the requirements of the K-12 scholarship tax credit. Perhaps the most crucial function is marketing. Taxpayers can't donate if they don't know who to donate to. We bridge this gap with assistance in social campaigns and email marketing. However, we know this tax credit is only possible because of you, the taxpayers willing to contribute, and the students willing to work hard. That's why our platform has a dedicated donor portal to track payments and tax documents, while students can track their scholarships and communicate with SGO members. If your church isn't on our website yet, don't worry. You can search for and request their SGO program if the church is in a participating state. If your church is in a state that chose not to participate in this tax credit, then, unfortunately, your church will not be able to qualify its SGO for this tax credit. But if you are a donor who lives in a non-participating state, then you can still qualify for reimbursement by donating to an SGO in another participating state. Let's take a quick look at the results of this scholarship tax credit program for a 100-family church example. My Church SGO estimates that for a 100-family church with 1.5 taxpayers per family and a 30% participation rate, the total $1,700 per taxpayer donations will add up to $76,500. Just imagine the total amount an SGO like this could get if every taxpayer chooses to participate. So, if there are 15 scholarship students in the 100-family church, each student will get a scholarship of $5,100. Wow! The kind of doors this kind of scholarship could open for students? Unimaginable. As for the church, they receive $7,650 to grow and improve their SGO. That means that by 2030, they could double or even triple the number of scholarships they give students. If you want to be a part of this program, then start making a difference by visiting our website and taking the pledge to donate. Remember, the My Church SGO portal is free to use, and churches can investigate starting their own scholarship granting organization without obligations. After all, isn't a program that educates our children worth investigating?